So, I am teaching my first ever in-person yoga class this Sunday, and I'm so excited about it. Welcome back to my channel. So, I am teaching my first ever in-person yoga class this Sunday, and I'm so excited about it. Like, I cannot wait. But I thought it would be fun to take you guys on a kind of like behind the scenes journey or like process and just show you how I am preparing for my first ever class. And it's a pretty simple process, but I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along the journey. So I'm actually about to go to one of my favorite parks, and I'm gonna grab some of my books and my notebook and some of my pens and colored pencils and then my headphones, and I'm gonna kind of just have myself like a nice kind of like picnic in the park, but I'm using that time to really kind of nail down my sequence, practice through some of the movements, and just, really get my transitional cues and my alignment cues down packed so I can be prepared for class this Sunday. Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I got my certification in February and I have been itching to start teaching. And I'm really excited that my local yoga studio, the studio that I got my certification, is going to let me do their donation-based classes. So we're going to see how this goes. And once I start building up, my confidence, I will teach more. So yeah, let's grab our things and let's head out to the park. Okay, I made it to my favorite park. I'm not telling you where it is, but I'm sure if you live in LA, you will probably recognize this park. But yeah, just made it here. I'm gonna go to my favorite spot and get set up and start working on my sequence. I'm so excited about Sunday. Okay, so I'm at the park. I just set up all of my things together, and I think what I'm first going to do, I know what I want my peak pose to be. So normally that's how I start off with a sequence. I'll think about what I want my peak pose to be, and then I break it down. What are the muscles that are really helping you or that are fully engaged that are going to help you get into this pose? So I need to make sure that in each sequence that I am preparing your muscles to preparing the muscles that are helping you with the peak pose. So I think what I'm going to do first is that I'm just going to like write down my sequence in my journal and make it look real cute, kind of like how I would do if I was in school. I'll make it cute, and then I will practice it. I mean, to be honest with you, I already fully have my sequence prepared, but I am just going to write it out so then I know how to say my transitional cues and my alignment cues. I'll write it out, I'll speak it out loud, I'll practice it as I'm speaking, and then I'll listen to my playlist when I'm doing it too. There's a lot of prep that goes in these classes. I think the thing that I'm kind of nervous about the most is the Dharma talk. I really don't have a Dharma talk in mind, and that's what I am the most nervous about. And actually, that's the only thing that I'm really nervous about, because I'm really excited about the whole actually teaching the class. It's the Dharma portion, because I don't want to sound cringe, no one ever wants to sound cringe. But yeah, so let's get to writing down the sequence and let's get to practicing. Yeah. Cues, which I think is super helpful. Just in case I have any students that have never taken a yoga class before, so first-time yoga students, I'm able to correctly and accurately and confidently give them adjustment or alignment cues on how to get into this position.